Hey, what's going on, guys? Big D here, and welcome back to the Townhall 10 Coast to Max. Today, I'm going to be finishing off the final 4 buildings, and that's going to leave just the lab to finish off Townhall 10. So the final 4 buildings are going to be the elixir collectors. No more defenses. I finished up all of those, and then just the lab. That's going to be the Bart, the goblins, 2 levels on the baby dragon, and 2 levels on the skeleton spell. So a little bit left in the lab, but all the buildings will be completed. Now, I was also talking to a clanmate, and we got into a discussion about the most versatile attacks at Townhall 10, and you know what popped into my head? The Queen Charge Miner. I want to say Queen Charge Miner is my personal favorite at Townhall 10 as far as versatility goes. You can use it in war, you can use it in farming. It's a very strong attack, so it does triple. And if you triple in farming, that means you're getting all of the loot on the base, and it's pretty low on cost. My exact variant is only costing me 329,000 elixir, which it could be a little bit much for some people in elixir, but me personally, I get probably twice that in a single attack, maybe even more. And it's very low on dark elixir because the way I run it is with no poison spell, so it's actually costing me 0 dark elixir. Of course, at this point in Townhall 10, I don't need the loot, but it is still a very strong attack strategy. So we're going to go ahead and go use that today. Hopefully, we can triple these bases. All right, let's start it off with a base I see probably too often here. We're going to get the Queen Charge in against the enemy heroes, and hopefully she can survive it. We're going to get a Coco Loon in, get this charge started, and we're going to try to break her on in. Maybe an early break is best. That way she doesn't try to walk on me, and she does get broken in. Let me actually just get a baby dragon over here. Try to just force her all the way into the base. And yeah, we'll go ahead and Coco Loon over here as well, just in case the healers decide to walk over a little bit. Let's start this rage as well. Enemy Queen goes down. Enemy King going to take a little more work. He's going to have a little bit more health, but not as much of a danger to my Queen. Should be able to get through him pretty easily. And let's see. I am going to probably start my miners over here on the right side, more than likely, unless I need to save the Queen, which I shouldn't. She should be able to step up to this single by herself. I do have a few freezes and her ability to get through it, but I would like to take out this multi really early with the miners so I don't have to worry about anything pretty much. So the Queen is going to be working on the Town Hall. We can actually start the miners. Let's get the King and the barracks down, get this funnel set, and let's start a few miners over here actually, just to tighten this up a little bit while the Arch Tower is distracted on the Queen. Gonna get a few shots off on the healers from the air defense, but the Queen takes it down no problem. Let's pop that King's ability, and actually we can start in with the rest of the miners up here, making sure to keep the funnel tight on both sides, one with the Queen and the other with the P.E.K.K.A. and the King running around. Wizards actually coming to help the miners, which is not what I want. I want them to follow the P.E.K.K.A. if at all possible. They can reach over the wall and help him out. The P.E.K.K.A. is actually still beating on a wall right now. Queen almost goes down to the single, has to pop her ability. I stopped paying attention and started paying attention to my miners. You know what? Let's heal and just rage through all of these high HP buildings. My Queen's going to try to break out. Let's see if I can help her a little bit. No, I can't. Well, maybe I can break into a compartment late, but it looks like the miners are actually pushing through the base really well. Let's go ahead and spam all this stuff in and all the cleanup, working around the outside. A bunch of wizards, a bunch of miners down at the bottom. P.E.K.K.A. actually made it in and about to be out of the base. Then the hogs actually ran through the entire base already. Queen is still up, no ability, but I do still have three free spells and a heal spell. Man, I just cannot talk today. But it looks like that was an overwhelming triple. Once again, I see this base all too often, and the Queen Charge Miner usually takes it down as it did today. All right, here we go again. First one was a triple. Let's see if we can get another one back to back. I'm gonna start the Queen Charge right down here at 6 o'clock, pushing into the Town Hall compartment. And we'll get one bomb tower out, even though it is upgrading. It's not too much of a worry. Really, we're just looking to set a perfect funnel. And look at that. Happens to be some actual clan castle troops in there. Let me, I really didn't even need to send in those wall breakers yet, but let me drop this rage. And I was going to poison, maybe? Yeah, let's go ahead and poison. It is an Electro Dragon, so we can slow down its chain of fire. The healers are not raged up. Okay, that could have been a little bit bad because I did not rage up the healers like I should have. And this break will come through clutch because I didn't get the wall break in before now, and the Town Hall is going to go down. And this should drive my Queen to go inside. Now, I've used my only poison spell, so we're going to go ahead and drop another rage spell. Oh, I missed the healers once again. I've been doing that lately, missing my healers in my Queen Charge. Oh, okay, I'm lucky that giant bomb did not take out my Queen. But yeah, I've been missing the rage spells on my healers and my Queen Charges, and it's really been costing me. So let's go ahead and get a barracks over here. We'll get the King down over here as well. Queen is still doing okay, but I no longer have any rage spells. And I only have 3 freezes left to help her out, so let's freeze this. Oh no, this is going to get bad. So we're gonna have to freeze the Infernos, and I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to keep my queen up here. Go ahead and drop another freeze and get the miners working through. Hopefully we can maybe make this work. Queen didn't get quite the value I was looking for. I was hoping to keep her alive a little bit longer, and I think I'm going to change my composition just a little bit, swap out 3 of those freezes, or 2 of those freezes for another rage spell, and my queen probably would have lived there at least a little bit longer. But of course I did use her ability a little bit earlier than I expected as well, because I kind of missed 2 rage spells on the healers beforehand. But that's okay. The healers transferred over to the miners, so I don't really need to heal them up. I'm just going to use the heal spells over on these hogs. Since they are max hogs out of the clan castle, they're going to do a ton of work. Miners still pushing through. And another reason not to heal the miners when the healers are on them is because they duck under the ground and they ignore damage for that period of time that they're underground. So the healers just heal them up and they can pass on through to the next defense or the next building over. Hogs still pushing through, nice and healthy. At least 4 or 5 of them in there. They're going to be taking out the defenses as the miners continue to move through. So it actually ended up working out pretty well, even though the queen did go down. But that is the strength of the queen charge miner. Even if the queen charge dies out a little bit earlier than planned, the miners and the hogs typically can get the job done with enough of them still available with the right funnel through the base. They can do some real work, and a nice split here. They can split in 2 different directions, miners up top, miners down low, taking out the final few buildings. Even wizards still up from that barracks placed over on that right side for the funnel. Queen charge miner is where it is at, I'm telling you. All right, the final attack, and this one's got 2 multi-target Infernos, can be really bad against the miners, so we're going to hit it and see how we can do this. And I'm going to start my queen charge from down here at the bottom, and I'm just going to let her roll with whichever direction she wants to go, either to the right or to the left, and then we're just going to cut her off with the miners and see how that goes. So I'm thinking she's probably going to go over to the right after this does go down. We do have 3 rage spells in this one, so we can keep the queen alive a bit better now. Let's go ahead and drop one. She's a little bit low. I missed the healers again. I've got to stop trying to get so much value out of the queen charge, or out of the rage for the queen charge, because it's really costing me. Let's see if we can get this wall broken. Wow, that 3rd wall breaker went over just on a tangent. So let's try to make sure the queen goes in here. We're going to try to cut her off at the multi-target Inferno there. She is pushing through, doing just fine now that all those point defenses are off of her. And let's see where I'm going to cut her off. I think I'm going to go ahead and drop the king over here. Barracks right here. The wizard should be able to reach over and take out this dark elixir drill. And it should be a pretty good funnel for her. Let me go ahead and rage again. And I did not miss the healers this time. Finally doing actual work with the healers here. Let's pop the king's ability, and we're going to send in the miners just like this, kind of spam them in, and they should be able to get a good funnel on the top side. Yes, the dark elixir drill goes down. These wizards should be able to reach that storage, and they should push straight into the core. My queen going up against the enemy king. Miners going to help out with that, and the hogs are finally coming out. They're going to run on the left side just as planned, hopefully, and they do get a bunch of value over there if they can make it in there. Let's go ahead and raise these miners up in the core. And I'm probably going to heal over the multi, just going to wait for them to get toward the town hall a little bit more. There we go. And we can drop that heal in there. Max hogs from the clan council, still at full health up top. They're going to have to deal with a bomb tower. We're going to go ahead and freeze the multi, just so the miners don't take unnecessary damage. And my queen is still working strong. The healer's flipped over to the king, though, but she has her ability to save her. Looking pretty good for the triple. We'll go ahead and get rid of these wall breakers. We shouldn't need them. And we'll get that archer down for some cleanup. Wizards are still alive at the end of the raid. Those wizards out of the siege barracks can clutch up some attacks, man. I'm telling you, they are inside the base doing some damage to actual defenses here. Queen still has her ability. All the defenses should be down by this point. We're just looking to grab the rest of the loot. Even though we're capped on loot and don't need any more, I want to take the loot from this guy. 99%, and Archer working on the final building. They're finally going to make their way over there, and the Queen's going to pop her ability and get some of that health back. So we went 3 for 3 with the Queen Charge Miner today. That just shows you how strong it is, especially against different types of bases and different progressed bases at Town Hall 10. Let's head on back, though, because we do have some upgrades to do, and we get a star bonus. I'm actually not sure that I needed that. I didn't. I have a completely full storage, or treasury, that is. So let's go ahead and start the building upgrades. We're going to start on the elixir collectors, 504,000 gold a piece, and 3-day upgrades on each. So in 3 days, I'll actually have all of my buildings completely finished. Let's go ahead and knock all of these out. Gonna be just a little bit of gold since we are maxed and capped out, and we really don't need any more. This is just gonna kind of top it all off. let's go ahead and move them all over. And they're all upgrading. 3 days from now, I'll finally be completely finished with buildings and just have the lab to go. And today, I was going to do the baby dragon, but I really want to get all the dark elixir out of the way. I don't know why. I just feel the need to. So 40,000 dark elixir into the skeleton spell. That's a 5-day upgrade, and we should have one more to go. While this upgrade doesn't really do a lot, it gives you one more skeleton and increases the dark elixir cost by 10. So not a ton of value out of it, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Maybe we'll try some skeleton spell attacks in the future at Townhall 10 before I bring this account to Townhall 11, if I do plan to do that. But let's go ahead and knock out this upgrade. In 5 days, I'll have only, I don't know, 1, 2, 5, 6 upgrades to go roundabout for the laboratory to be finished, and we will be 100% max Townhall 10. But that is going to do it for me today, folks. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of my Townhall 10 Coast to Max. You guys are all amazing, and I will see you in the next one.